Hey everybody, Maddox here and welcome back to the Pokehistorian, the show where we take a look at some of your favorite Pokemon cards you know, and hopefully some you don't know. And today we're going to look at a card that I think a lot of you have probably never seen before, so let's go ahead and reveal it. We have Karen's Tyranitar from the Pokemon V.S set of cards. So this was a set that actually was never released in English, so if you've never heard of it before, that's why. Came out on July 19, 2001. Had 141 cards in total, and it had a lot of firsts for the Japanese TCG. For example, it was the first set to introduce TM cards, which allowed Pokemon to learn moves that weren't on the face of their actual Pokemon card. So that was pretty cool. It was also the first set to have secret rare cards for Japan, and the first set to have first edition cards for Japan as well. Also, if you look at the back, it's got the newer international back of Pokemon cards. It was the first set to use this back, and they swapped over from the old Japanese back that had said Pocket Monsters on it. So that was a big change at the time. And the hallmark of this set is really the return to Trainers Pokemon here. It was a sequel to the Gym Heroes and Gym Challenges sets, and it featured all of the Johto gym leaders as well as the Elite Four, and some of the classic Kanto gym leaders such as Misty and Lieutenant Surge. So it was really cool to go ahead and see the return of those Trainers Pokemon. And with each trainer, they would have multiple Pokemon in the set, and it was the same artist who would handle a certain trainer's Pokemon. So for example, here we have Kusajima. Kusajima in the set did all of Karen's Pokemon. And another cool card besides this Tyranitar is actually Karen's Umbreon. That one's very popular as well and is very sought after. So that's cool. And as you'll also notice here with this Tyranitar, although Tyranitar, evolves from Pupitar and before that Larvitar, this Tyranitar is actually a basic card, and you saw that for all the cards in the set too, so they were all basics, so that was a change. Bottom left-hand corner here, you see the Versus symbol. That's how you know it's from the Versus set. So don't see that too often. You also see the thick borders on the left and right that are very reminiscent of the E-Series, and that's because this card came out around the time of the E-Series cards. The way you would get these cards is in booster packs, and the cards would have 30 cards in each booster pack, which was really strange too. Didn't see that too often. And there were also half decks available. And as far as the Pokemon's attacks here, these attacks are Stomp and Pitch. And of course, those of you that are really familiar with the Pokemon video games would know that Stomp is an attack that Tyranitar can learn through breeding. And we'll take a good look at the artwork here. As we see, Tyranitar is looking over his left shoulder, looking very ferocious. I love the way he or she's drawn here. And of course, we have a sparkly red background. It looks like it's some sort of like gem mine or maybe some sort of red ore, but I love how that color kind of contrasts with the green on Tyranitar. It makes for a really cool picture there. Kusajima is one of my favorite artists. You should definitely look them up and see some of the work they've done. So there you have it. That's Karen's Tyranitar. If you like this video, feel free to leave me a like. If you want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.